Would you like to understand your child in a deeper level? Would you like to understand why your child prefers dogs or cats or eagle or dolphin or whatever animal? Do you want to know why he has a certain favorite color, blue, green, or whatever the color? It has a meaning. And when we know the symbolic language, the language of the unconsciousness, we can understand the meaning of all those elements that I have just said. And for that to explain to you, I would like to share with you a story, a personal story that I lived when I was working as a physiotherapist in a school for disabled children. My colleagues at that moment were saying, okay, some of certain children are saying nonsense things. They're saying like certain words like this, but you don't need to worry about that, it's okay. And I knew at that moment, okay, certainly that the unconsciousness want to say something. And I remember I was meeting a child and he was saying like, mother, triangle, if I remember, he was saying also yellow, like this. And it was very interesting for me to take care of him because I knew that he didn't especially wanted to meet her mother, but he wanted to develop the symbol of a mother. So when you dream about your mother, it doesn't mean that it is your mother in your dream. It represents a part of you. Oh, this is start to become very interesting. So in a dream, when you see your mother, it represents the origin of your feminine polarity. What is the meaning of that? When we take the feminine energy, because all of us, all humans have the feminine energy. For me, for example, I have a feminine energy inside and a masculine polarity in manifestation. And when we took the feminine energy, it's more about receptivity, listening, it's about tenderness, it's about receptivity and our capacity to listen to others, or the love also. And then the masculine polarity, it's about authority, it's about wisdom, it's about making decision. And we have both this energy that we need to balance together. So I understood that, okay, this child wants to receive the energy of a mother. And I remember I was, okay, I understand what your unconsciousness means. So I was like during a therapy session, I was able to give him like the energy of the mother, which means that I was able to listen to him, I was able to give him love. And I remember his eyes was so bright at that moment. It's like his soul understood that I was understanding him in a very deeper layer, and he was saying yellow like this, and I was okay, it's another message. And when you know the symbolic language, when you know, for example, if in a dream you see a yellow car, for example, it has a meaning as well as in reality actually, but let's say in a dream. So in a dream, if someone has a yellow car, it's mean about the car, it's the capacity to advance toward the objective we have in life. It's like the willpower to advance towards like the social level with others. So the yellow, it's also about the confidence, the determinations that someone can put, but also in the negative aspect, because in a symbol there's always the pluses and the minus aspect. So in the negative aspect can be related to a lack of self-confidence, to a kind of inferiority complex versus a superiority complex. So I understood that this child wanted to build confidence. So I remember when he was doing exercises, he was doing things good, I was like applaud him in an authentic way. I said, okay, what you have done here, it's very good. And I was giving him like the yellow energy, in a positive way. And I see always him like, I always see him like smiling, and then he was very happy that I was able to understand him. And then he was saying like triangle, and when you see the triangle, it's like three sides, and the number 3, it's related to construction. When you have the number 1 about the willpower, the number 2 about relationship with others, and then 3 is like the mother, the father, and the son. It's like the symbol of construction. So he wanted to say to me, I want to build that energy of being a good mother. Symbolically, it means being able to provide love, being able to listen, being able to have this energy of tenderness the right way, to be able to communicate my emotion also the right way. And then the yellow energy, that is what he wanted to build. And it was very touching because I was able to understand him in a very profound way. And I remember it was not just only this kid, but all of them. And I was able to create like an ambience for them, and they were always happy to see me because I was able to understand them, and we were like hugging each other's, and it was a very beautiful moment actually. And then you can use that language not only for disabled children, but also for anything in life. But if you want to understand your children, symbolic language is essential, very essential. And I invite you to dive deeper in those subjects if you wish, of course, because knowing the symbolic language can really change the life of your children. That is for sure.